All right, good Tuesday afternoon. I just fueled this up. I forgot to take you with me. Sorry. It's about 1 o'clock. I chiseled 25 acres up on the other road. Barb was picking right behind me, picking stones. I got done, perfect timing, came back, had a truckload of corn. She's down there fitting right now. So I got this out, got that out and ready. I had a hell of a time. This had settled down onto the pin there, the safety pin, because yes, I folded it up the other night. Probably a little fuller than what I was supposed to. But can you see it from this side? Yeah, not very well, but the flipper valve thingy there, that was brand new last year because we were having issues. I kept playing with the lever, I did something that, I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but it started working. I drove the tractor up the little incline next to the bins, and I got it to finally pop the little pin and go up. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I don't want to turn the fucker off now because I don't want it to settle back down on there. So I'm going to leave it running until she's done. But they also called to bring in the chemicals. I got to do that. I'm hoping I can do it without unhooking the 5115 from the rock picker. I hate hooking and unhooking shit. If I can get them off, because the forks are on that tractor, and get them in the shop, kind of where I want them, while that's hooked up, then fine. But so we're going to try and plant 25 more acres of corn, which is what's down there, later this afternoon, or sometime in the next hour or so, I hope. Because overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, they say chance of thunderstorms. Who knows? Some say severe, some say not. They could completely miss us. I don't know. You gotta love it when you look back and you're like, why is that wheel just pushing dirt? Yeah. So then there's my hammer. So then you crawl under here and you see there's the perfect size rock that's wedged itself in there. Yeah. And there goes, oh, I got my hammer stuck there. And there goes the perfect size fucking rock to fuck up your day. I get too old to crawl around under these things. I'm getting my fat ass out. All right. Yep. The joys of having rocks. Yay. So these folks here that I rent this 25 acres from, their daughter's getting married in September. She wanted a corn background because they're doing it right there at the house. Luckily it was beans last year, so it's corn this year. Obviously if it was corn last year, I still would have put corn here for them this year, because she wants a corn background. Nothing exciting today. Again, I don't even have my magnet with me to give you all those thrilling views of, you know, the magnet riding back there somewheres or whatever. So mainly because it's like 5 o'clock, a little after. I'm not sure I'm even going to have enough fertilizer, which sucks because they're not coming with fertilizer until tomorrow, and there's a chance of thunderstorms tonight. So I just want to get done with this field. I'm hoping I have enough fertilizer, because either that or I hope the thunderstorms miss us, or we don't get very many, or it doesn't amount to a whole lot. I guess I'll have to hold this video over till tomorrow so we can find out the thrilling conclusion. Did he finish or did he not? Did it rain or did it not? Look at all them wonderful little rocks too. Yep. This is called rock farming. I mean, honestly, this may sound strange. We had a really shitty winter. It wasn't that cold. We didn't get shit for snow. And there doesn't seem to be as many rocks this spring. There's definitely not as many big ones. So I'm not so sure the frost brought a whole lot up this year. But I don't know. You tell me. It just doesn't seem as bad as it normally does. But as you can see, there's some dust coming off the front tires here. I mean, this bean stubble, see the dust rolling by us because it's a north wind. This bean stubble it fitted up like powder. In beautiful conditions. Obviously lots of moisture in it, so great start for the seeds. I just hope there's not too much moisture in it come tomorrow if I do run out of fertilizer, because that will suck balls if it does and I have to come back and finish this, because it might rain for a few days. I don't know, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, guess who's on the radio? Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. It's Ario. Alright, that's it. This short row, we're gonna stop up here when I put the marker arm down, because I don't have it down yet. Obviously, because the headland's right there. And we're gonna see what we got left for fertilizer. I bet you it's not a lot, but we're obviously gonna finish this. Alright, we gotta stop. I mean, it's Ario. Go ahead and give me a, I don't know what it's called. I don't care. I'm not monetized. And my door won't open. What's wrong with that? What the? I'm putting you down. That was fucked up. The door latch didn't want to unlatch. I should have just sat there and listened to Ario, but I want to be done. Alright, what do we got? Oh, you know what? We can throw the old gloves on and scoop it to the center. I think we can finish this last passing a hat or two or whatever the hell it is. Alright, I'm turning you off so I can scoop fertilizer. Heard it from another, you've been messing around. It actually didn't sound bad there, huh? Alright, so I put my gloves on and I just scooped it all to the center in each box. We'll get this last one. Oh, another great tune. Yeah. It's starting to get cloudy, so I'm thinking the thunderstorms are coming in tonight. Look in my eyes, baby. I mean, come on, Ario's great. You gotta admit. Gonna keep on loving you. Copyright. Whatever, YouTube. Alright, so even if I had run out of fertilizer, I was gonna finish these last 2 or 3 short rows. So you can leave in the comments whether you would have or not if you're a farmer, but I'm gonna, or I would have, because thunderstorms tonight probably won't happen now. And chance of rain the next 3 days. Yeah, I pretty much had decided at this point of the night that it was a fuck it decision. We were gonna say fuck it and do it. So it's a 2 for Tuesday on this radio station too. That's why we got 2 Arios in a row. So I just will hold the video till tomorrow and we'll see if we got the thunderstorms or not. Okay, because I know somebody in a video before has asked, apparently they haven't seen how the planter folds and unfolds. You take the pin out, you raise it all the way up, and it's empty now. I mean, there's a decent amount of seed, so it'll be lighter. I'll even show you putting the pin in. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my door handle here. It's stuck the last 2 times getting out. Guess I better spray it. Alright, this monstrosity here that it wouldn't get up off of earlier goes in that hole right there. Safety. That way she don't come crashing down on the tires. Oh, yeah, you gotta climb in here though to put the pin in. There. Voila. All right, now we'll see if it thunderstorms tonight, and I'll turn you back on tomorrow. All right, it's tomorrow. Beautiful, warm, sunny day. It's about, what is it, 9:30. But as you can see, dark dirt and puddles. Yeah, I dumped 8/10 of an inch, so we won't be doing anything for a day or two, that's for sure, especially with more rain coming. All right, I just walked over and got that out, the fertilizer wagon, because he texted me and said they were loaded and on their way. So I haven't opened the door because it's actually cooler in here and it feels nice. It's freaking humid out there, which is why they're calling for a chance of passing thunderstorm this afternoon. So anyways, then there's a chance of shower tomorrow. Slight chance. Friday looks like definite rain. So I'm thinking next week before we get, it's Wednesday. I'm thinking it might be next week before we get back in the fields. So I'm going to end this video. So I'm going to do the one more thing now. So those of you who live in this shithole state, New York, you've probably seen, maybe saw it on your local news. You'll never see it on mainstream media because they're so far up the left's ass. I don't know if the rest of you have seen it on Instagram, Facebook, shit like that, but our wonderful governor, Kathy Hitler Hochul, was doing some interview and made one of her usual completely fucking retarded comments, because that's, you know, fitting for her. How the black kids in New York City don't know what the word computer is. Okay. They don't know what a computer is, let alone, you know, how to use one, I guess. I'm quite sure I don't have a lot of black people following me. If I do, they're either haters that, you know, because I'm a racist, so they want to, you know, whatever. Or you get it. You've gotten it. So if you are, please start talking to other black people and getting them to realize how much the left, the Democratic Party in this country, uses them. I mean, you're too stupid to get an ID. Oh, door's gonna slam as the wind's blowing. Door, or, you know, voter ID, that's racist, because apparently the left thinks you're too stupid to be able to get an ID. Now you're too stupid to know what a computer is. Do you not see what the fuck they are doing? I mean, I remember putting up an Instagram post like a year ago about how, you know, the KKK was the Democrats. But the Democrats are out there all the time, you know, oh, the Republican, the party of racism, blah, 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 the KKK. The fact checkers on Instagram fact checked me and said it was the Southern Democrats. Oh, now we're doing it regionally. Okay. I'm quite sure there's still some Democrats in the South, like in liberal cities like Austin, Texas. There's liberal cities in Florida. We know Georgia's fucked up, so we don't know which way they go anymore. Georgia's like bye, I guess. So, but they called it, you know, partially wrong because it was Southern Democrats. Oh, okay, that makes it better. Yep. But do you see the fact checkers fact checking the left when they're out there screaming, you know, how the right is racist and KKK and, you know, the left, oh, Jim Crow, the left, we hear that all the time, right? Jim Crow, Jim Crow, Jim Crow. I mean, holy fuck, folks, I'm telling you. The other thing that scares the shit out of me, and then I'm going to end this video. Have you seen on May 27th, I guess it is, the WHO, no, not the rock band, the WHO, the World Health Organization, is supposedly voting on something where Biden's and other leaders, yeah, leaders, we use that lightly, are basically giving away our fucking sovereign rights. I think it's unconstitutional as fuck, and I don't know how it can happen, but we're going to let the WHO control everything when it comes to the pandemics. Because you know another one's coming, folks. You know something's coming before November, because these lawsuits against Trump are starting to fall apart on him. So, but we're going to let some foreign entity that's not elected by any of us in this fucking country tell us what our health decisions are going to be. That's a big fuck you. And did you see Chris Cuomo, you know, the ex-CNN asswipe? He was being interviewed by, I can't remember the guy's name. I think he was British. But he's come out now and said, oh, you know, he admits he was wrong. Remember how him and Don Lemon were the two biggest assholes there was to all of us who didn't go along with the Wuhan flu bullshit and the hokey pokey, you know? Yeah, we were killing grandma and all that. Yep. He's admitted that he's had some hokey pokey after effects that weren't so good. You know, vaccine injuries, as they call them. Not sure you can say that. And he even talked about our good buddy Ivan Schmeckton. Wink, wink, because I'm not sure we can say that word even. You know, how it never should have been treated the way it was. And it's been used for years as you know, like on malaria and other viruses and shit like that. Yeah, so is he trying to save face, or does he really mean it? I don't know. I still think he's an asshole. So anyways, go to the description of the video, push on the Grumpy Farmer apparel link, get your Grumpy Farmer, I don't have one on, Grumpy Farmer stuff, and we'll see you when we see you. I don't know when it'll be. Quick second more thing, and I could go on for an hour because I'm fucking pissed, but I'm not gonna. I get news alerts on my phone from Newsmax, and I just got one, so that's why I'm doing this. The Boy Scouts of America are doing away with male gender in their admissions. Yep. Why the fuck call it the Boy Scouts then? Why do we have the Girl Scouts? I don't know what you're gonna do with the brownies. We are so fucked in this country, folks. I guess just let anybody do whatever they want. Guys can go into girls' locker room. I mean, why don't we see a ton of women in men's sports? But yet we see all the men who can't hack it in men's sports getting into women's sports so that they can win. You know, because we saw Biden change Title IX, change the wording in there. Like I said, I could go on for an hour, folks, but this fucking race and gender bullshit has got to fucking stop.